Our motto is Depresso Liber, to free the oppressed. We are the military's elite brotherhood of problem solvers, specifically recruited, assessed, selected, trained, and equipped to face the problems that exist beyond the edges of the conventional military capability. We embody the meaning of special operations, working outside conventional operational units with indigenous personnel who share a common enemy. We live with them, train them, and go into battle alongside them. We learn their culture and their languages. We master countless combat skills to earn our place at the tip of the spear. The tight-knit tribe that forms in our ODAs transcends blood. We live, move, and act as one. Being a Green Beret means you will patrol through hell and back with your team, knowing that the operator to your left and right are with you and have your back. It's soul bonding with implicit trust, no matter the situation. We wanted a place for the families of those fallen warriors to be able to visit and be in the presence of their loved one. We wanted to find a way to bring peace to those who lost their brothers, showing them that they are still with you, following you into battle. We wanted to build a monument to honor those brave Green Berets who gave their lives for the mission, for our lives, for the lives of their families, and for the freedom of the oppressed. This is the story of the Fallen Warrior Monument, the 10th Group Trojan Horse. There's been a lot of talk about we need to have a better way of remembering our fallen brothers. We have lists, we have names, but we didn't have anything that was just centralized where we could all go to and remember. We could teach the next generation of Green Berets about those that came before them and those that gave that ultimate sacrifice. So the idea came up, there were several ideas that came up, and then one came up about a Trojan horse. And we kind of liked the idea, so we ran with it. And then as we started developing it more, we started coming up with all these great ideas for just a lot of symbolism within the sculpture itself. And once the first idea dropped, then the rest just started flowing, and we were getting input from Gold Star families, getting input from Green Berets in the unit. Hey, it'd be a great idea if we incorporated this or that. And then working with Austin, we made it happen.
Over the years, especially during the global war on terrorism, we've lost quite a few service members. Brothers in arms, friends, sons, husbands, brothers. I've always felt like we never had a location to where everybody can go and commune. We don't, just on this compound, how beautiful it is, there was always something missing. And I think that this monument is going to be able to fill that void for us. It's going to be that location to where, teammates can come and just pay homage to their brothers that maybe they lost. It's a location to where sons and daughters can come and touch and be able to think about their dad. Even though dad, paid the ultimate sacrifice, there is a location, that's here co-located with the unit that they can come in and have that special place.
It means a lot to me because everyone will remember my dad.
I think the most important thing about the monument for me is just a place where he will not be forgotten. Every family says the same thing, say their name, never forget, but to actually have a place that you can see, that we can bring our kids, that his family can come out and see that he's there, that his legacy is still there with 10th Group, is, I think, the most important thing for us. Being there with Austin was great. He let the girls put their fingerprints in it next to families that we've gotten to know and love, and let them feel like they were truly a part of it, and to see their faces now as they're seeing it completed.
We created this piece that not only that I would just sculpt, right? But he wanted the other soldiers to be a part of this though too, in any way possible. And so it made my mind kind of think. And when they came up with limited direction, I was able to show them how to sculpt. I don't know any other monument that actually has not just the artist that creates the piece, but actually has an array of other individuals with different energies and different life experiences all come together at one moment in time.
When Gary provided us the opportunity to be able to provide unit members from the ODA and support soldiers as well to be able to go up and actually work on the monument, that was a surreal experience for us. And I caught myself stepping back at times and just watching, because you had, and I'm thinking of one specific individual who had experienced loss on the last rotation to Afghanistan. And there he was working on the Trojan Horse Memorial, putting in the nails, scraping it, putting his hands on the clay and actually helping the artist, helping Austin, bring his vision to life.
When the idea came for Trojan Horse, we started looking at photos online to give Austin some ideas of the theme that we were looking for. And a lot of those, they were renderings of Trojan Horse, and of course the actual Trojan Horse was, moving soldiers behind enemy lines for an attack. So it had the door, and it showed pictures of soldiers climbing into it. And we're like, oh, it'd be cool if it actually had a door. And then Austin brought up the idea of, well, what we could do is have a door and then put time capsules inside. And then each family can place a personal item of their fallen Green Beret inside these time capsules, and we can store them inside the horse where they stay for a long time, forever.
So I think the symbolism of the Trojan Horse is incredibly powerful. Again, it speaks to the nature of our unconventional warfare roots. Again, an unconventional solution to a very difficult problem. And I think that's what we find in our service members. At the core of who we are and what we do, we're problem solvers. And the power of that symbol, I think you felt immediately when you walked into the group. I know I did as a young captain. The Trojan Horse was prominently displayed everywhere you went. It was the symbol for the group, and you knew how that tied you back to the unconventional roots of the organization and grounded us and gave us an identity of who we are and what we did. So the symbolism and the powerful nature of that symbol, I don't think can be overstated. And so now that symbol stands in the center of the group and ties together the past generations upon which the incredible legacy of which 10th Group has been built, ties together those families of the fallen, those fallen who gave their life in devotion to this country. And I think it serves as a symbol for the next generation and the legacy that they have to live up to meet the standards and build upon the legacy of the 10th Special Forces Group.
Obviously, we wanted the families to have a place to come and centralized where they can all come together for events. And even if they just wanted to on their own, come and remember. And not just for the families, but for the unit. It was important for the unit and for the tribe that have lost brothers that are very close to us. And those Gold Star families have now become part of our family, and letting them know that they'll never not be a part of this family. And having Green Berets go and remember and heal and see a place of solitude where they can go and remember their friends and their brothers. And also never forget that, they're gone, but they'll always be with us, and they'll continue to follow us into the battle.